Hey, we're back. All right, we're gonna dive right in. So, back to Elden Ring. I know I've been talking about playing some Pokemon, but I'm really feeling great about Elden Ring lately. So, I'm gonna just keep doing that. I've got an appointment in about 3 hours, so I don't know if I'll stream the whole time, but I definitely am up for some Elden Ring, continuing our 100% playthrough here. We're making slow but sure progress, which is a lot of fun for me, so keep it moving. Alright, so... Alright. I was probably having some echo there, too. Oh! Elden Ring is scary. Oh no. So I'm tempted too, because friend of the show Richard, who has become like my mod Sherpa, showed me this incredible trailer for a mod called Graceborn last night, which looks like it's basically just like an overhaul of Elden Ring, but with Bloodborne aesthetics, which looks really cool. Like they added a bunch of weapons, they changed up some boss fights. So I'm really tempted to download that too. So we might kind of do some swapping in and out once I have that downloaded, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. The other thing that I'm looking to do is that game Still Wakes the Deep is out, and I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. I want to go in completely blind, and I think that'd be fun to do on stream. So I think that's probably in our near future as well. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep kind of combing through these different areas. Now, west of here. Okay, we want to get up here. There's a lot of cool things up here. Elden Loop again. You know it. I think what I'll probably do, I want to finish up the Weeping Peninsula, which is this area up here. And maybe we'll swap things up a little bit. This is really cool because I don't know if I realized until fairly recently that this was even here, this place. This, Frenzied Flame Village. It's very cool. So I have a theory about what the Frenzied Flame is. Aaron and I have talked about it quite a bit. I want to kind of interrogate that this playthrough too, and see if I still think that. But basically, the way that I see it is it's kind of like, it's full-on nihilism, right? This idea that, okay, we have the Erd Tree and the intense religious and cultural hegemony that the Golden Order has put over this entire universe, right? Then you have the Frenzied Flame, which is like, all right, or you have the Night, which is Ronnie's whole thing, and that's basically an alternative to it. And the idea of having kind of this like Lovecraftian thing come out against the Golden Order from space, right? But then you have the Frenzied Flame, which seems kind of inherent to the world, and is basically just like, well, just burn it all down, start anew. Like, don't 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 have any connection to what came before. Just completely destroy it and get rid of everything so that we can start fresh in the ashes of whatever came before, which is very true to the Dark Souls kind of universe. So that's my current understanding of it, but I want to see if I can maybe come up with a different interpretation of it this time, because I really like the imagery, and I think it's worth kind of examining quite a bit. How you doing, Random? You doing good today? How is it over in the UK? I know you guys have had a pretty rough heat wave, right? All right, baptismal church. First church flask too. Sacred tear. That'll make our healing better too. If you don't mind kindly show me in Discord. Yeah, sure thing. Friend me in Discord. I have a couple of backlogs to get to, but I appreciate you following me. Alright, let's get back to the guide here. I'm kind of turned around. Okay, Ailing Village, we got that. West from the village, if you carefully follow... Oh, yes, okay. So down... We'll go down here. So it's been, weather-wise, it's been pretty rough in Texas. A hurricane kind of barreling down on people. I was going to stream yesterday, but my internet was out, and I couldn't. I could have probably tethered to my phone, but I don't know that would have been a really particularly good quality stream. So I was planning on doing Still Wakes the Deep yesterday evening, but yeah, I was without internet until around like 11 at night, I think. So it was pretty rough. But luckily, everybody's safe, at least where I am, so we're all good there. No, come back. Whoa. Oh. Alright, everybody's favorite part of any FromSoft game, even with Torrent, is platforming. Get down safe here. Good. Whoop. kit. I have the guide up, but I'm not like... I'm just kind of looking at it as a place to, like a checklist, more so than anything, so I kind of glance at what these bosses are going to be. I think it's a Misbegotten. Yes. These are interesting. So these are not... These are not... wait, are they demi-humans? These are demi-humans, I think. But they're also closer to the omens. This world is crazy. But I got the rusted anchor. Very nice. Alright, Morn Tunnel, done. Where to, where to? Alright, Forest Lookout Tower. String! Gold-tinged excrement! It's Christmas in July. Alright, so here's more demi-humans. So these are the guys that look like Bach, our friend with the sewing kit. Hey there! But I think they're similar to these things. What's good in the hood? Pretty much everything. I'm just kind of chilling. Kind of going through the Weeping Peninsula on Elden Ring. Just kind of systematically going through, doing a bunch of stuff, trying to find some more lore, little tidbits. Trying to situate my idea of the lands between in my own head, which is pretty fun. But yeah, things are good. It was I was saying earlier, we had some rough weather here. I was planning on streaming yesterday, but my internet went out pretty much the whole day. It didn't come on until like 11 at night. So, gonna make up for some lost time, I think. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Just kind of having a chill early morning stream. Just kind of waking up, to be honest. So, nothing too nuts. Up we go. So we'll go up to this church. So luckily we're getting quite a bit more sacred tears here, because it's you don't get a lot of them you don't get any in Limgrave, I don't think. You get the golden seeds, but not the sacred tears, and honestly the sacred tears are more interesting. Just chilling, nice. Well, welcome. You're welcome to chill here. What do you have to say, Ghost? I'm talking about the mausoleum. My death count, I think, pretty low. I've got I did like a maxed out character to kind of go through and just test out everything, but even so, I think probably like 4 or 5. I haven't really been keeping track of it. Oh, we can talk to Melina. I'm interested. Oh, return to the lands between. Wage war and brandish the Elden Ring. So what we know now with the DLC, when they say return, that could either mean like return from the Shadowlands or the Realm of Shadow, or return from the Erd Tree, I guess, because there is no true death, right? There we go. All right, so we got the portrait at the artist shack. So this guy shows up, and when he leaves, gives us the Warhawk ashes. Pretty neat. Yeah, the DLC was very tough. You know, it's funny. So I'm playing on PC right now. I played the DLC on my PS5 for the first time. I have another maxed out character over there. I was on like Journey 3, I think. And I really didn't have any trouble in the DLC until the final boss. And then that took up like all of my time. So the final boss is like, what's so fun about him is, see, the secret to any From Software game, seriously, is patience. Yes, definitely. But then on top of patience, you also have, if you co-op with somebody, the boss gets harder, right? Like they get more HP. I don't think they hit harder, but they get more HP. So if you co-op with somebody, that's kind of built in. It's a little more tough. But what's super convenient and easy about co-oping, and why people use the mimic tier so much in this game, is because the secret to any From Software game is if you can just distract the boss and juggle their attention between two different players, you're in, you know. That's easy, right? So you basically just say, okay, I've got the aggro, I'm going to kind of run around, you hit him with range spells or you attack him from behind, whatever, right? And then you just keep juggling like that until the boss is done. Well, the final boss in Shadow of the Erd Tree, I'm not going to say his name in case there are spoilers anywhere. It's basically like From Software realized that's how everybody plays the game. So they were like, okay, this final boss is going to have like multiplayer awareness, and so he can attack people like simultaneously. So even with the kind of co-oping cheese, I guess, like it's just so hard. So my friend Aaron and I, we fought him for, I can't even remember, it was probably like 3 hours altogether. And I can't remember how long it took, but I can tell you I had like 100 Furl Calling Fingers, like the summon item. By the end of it, I ran out. So we tried at least 100 times. And then finally was able to beat him. So yeah, it's definitely tough, but rewarding. I mean, that's the beauty of these games, right? Is that despite being insane and driving you insane, they really are rewarding by the time you finally do it. Which games am I into apart from this? I love Pokemon, Final Fantasy, pretty much any Square Enix game. Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. Lots of horror games too. My plan yesterday was to play Still Wakes the Deep on stream for the first time because it looks interesting, and then I got kind of I had my plans changed by the weather when my internet went out, but yeah, That's generally it. Although I kind of play whatever. I've been on an Elden Ring kick lately, kind of a From Software kick since the DLC's come out. So, but yeah, definitely do a bunch of different things. Ah. Yeah, definitely. I love horror games. So I took kind of a break for a few months, just because I was doing some work stuff and life stuff. But before that, um, regular and friend of the stream, Random, turned me on to like Fears to Fathom, which I hadn't heard of before he got me into them. I love Silent Hill. I love Resident Evil. So I'm always looking for good horror games, and especially good horror games to play on stream. Devour. I haven't heard of that one. That sounds cool. Yeah, I'll check that one out too. I actually on I guess technically this is a horror game. It's more like an action horror game or like a survival game, but I tried Dying Light actually off stream and had a lot of fun with that. The first one. I think I'm probably like halfway through the campaign, so that was a lot of fun. Maybe I'll play that on stream. But yeah, I love horror stuff. Can't get enough of it. Kind of why I like, one of the reasons why I like these games too is because there's a lot of body horror and cosmic horror in them as I'm fighting skeletons. Outlast is great. Outlast is a lot of fun. That would be crazy on stream. A friend of mine actually wrote, he's a PhD in game studies, so he's a doctor of video games, basically. And he wrote, oh man, going nuts. He wrote his dissertation, his PhD dissertation, and Outlast was a huge part of it. So I have fond memories of Outlast. But yeah, Devour. I don't even think I've heard of that one. That one sounds fun. I love the name. It's the best thing about horror. Anytime you can be scared, and I like, anytime you can be really scared and walk away like remembering how scary it was, those are my favorite things. I love horror movies, love horror books. Yeah, anything that sticks with you and kind of keeps you up at night, love it. Huh. All right. It's not worth sticking around. Do you like horror a lot too? I mean, would you say that's your favorite? Because yeah, I definitely gravitate towards horror games. In fact, all this talking about it kind of makes me want to just play Still Wakes the Deep right now. We might switch over here in a little bit. No, I don't mind. I'm from the States. I'm from Texas. Is there something else I gotta get here? I don't think so. Oh, the Earthbore Cave. I gotta go there. Yeah, I'm kind of from all over. I mean, so I live in Texas, but I'm from New England, the northeastern part of the states. From New Hampshire originally. I've lived in Florida. I've lived in Tennessee, Ohio. Haven't really made it out west too much, but I've kind of lived all over the place. And then I lived in Japan for a while. I speak Japanese. That's kind of what I went to school for. So I lived there and worked there for a little while. So got into that because of video games. So yeah, I'm kind of traveled. I know usually when I stream at this time, I get a lot of my UK friends, a lot of folks from Europe, which is nice. So I'm not sure whereabouts you are, Ruby, but I know I've got a good UK contingent, which is very fun for me. All right, let's go up here. Ah. Okay. I should level up this sword. I'm enjoying using it. It's the sword you get from beating the grafted scion at the very beginning. Oh, thank you. I try to make it look stream pretty, you know? This is kind of my office, my working room. It's where I keep all my games and stuff. Ah! Got me at the end. Yeah, I've got... Just trying to think. Got the wave Lego right here, which is great. Hokusai's the wave. Got a Mob Psycho portrait there. Sephiroth and Mesmer hanging out up here. All my Final Fantasy and Pokemon stuff. Bunch of games. So yeah, definitely the collection room. Okay. Alright, we're going to go back over here and go to an Everjail. Take out the guy in there. Whoop. Let's see. Don't mind if I ask you something. Yeah, I mean, depending on what it is. Alright. Oh! Oh, do I want to switch to the winged scythe? I'm kind of digging the ornamental sword right now. We might change that up if I go more into the bleed build area. All right. Why don't I use stuff from my stream? What do you mean? Whoa. Nice. Got him. Logo, banner, overlay, emotes. Oh, yeah. Uh, laziness, mostly. Although, also, actually, let me take care of these guys. Let me see if I can get a couple of things going up here. I don't know that I have any emotes. Alright, let's hang out in the church here. Let me see, I just realized. Is my chat going? No, huh? Let's see if we can fix that. Alright. Let's do that. We're doing real-time stream functionality. Yeah, I'm always up for help. I'd appreciate if you reach out to me on Discord. My Discord's in my Twitch bio. let's get our chat here, because that should be working. All right, let's see. Why isn't that showing up? Let's see. Oh, there. Okay, there's chat. There we go. That's funny. Let's see. Got that. And then where's my... Got a fun alert. Hang on. It's the funny thing is that I was away for a while, so I think my stream profile kind of changed a little bit. Whoop. I know this isn't the most stimulating gameplay experience, but there we go. I do, yeah. So, sorry, I was just getting that kind of settled. Now it doesn't look like the chat is working again. That's frustrating. Well, I'll troubleshoot that in a little bit. But yes, Ruby, please reach out to me on Discord. Daimugan Dan. It's just my Twitch name. Feel free to reach out there. I appreciate it. I'm definitely a hobbyist, so I don't have like, you know, I don't necessarily have dreams of grandeur for being like the next big streamer, but I do like making things look nice and sound nice, which is why I have this nice camera and this nice microphone. So. And you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to... Actually, you've kind of lit a fire under me, Ruby. So thank you. I'm going to take a bit of a break. I'm going to get my alerts figured out, because I would like to have chat, because I want to come back with Still Wakes the Deep. So stay tuned. We'll come back. Had a little Elden Ring teaser. And we will come back soon. So I'll be right back.